The first thing you'll want to do is to apply the gel pads over the lower lashes. So when your client is comfortable, have your client look directly up at you and take the gel pad and cover those lower lashes. Now once she closes her eyes, you can adjust them down a little bit so that the pad is not pushing the upper lashes up, which would make it harder to apply the lashes. Once you have the gel pads on, you want to take a lash brush that's included in your kit and gently stroke the lashes to make sure they are nice and straight. They should come to your appointment with clean, freshly washed lashes. If they haven't washed their lashes, send them to the restroom to wash them, and then put a small fan on them to dry them a few minutes so that the glue will adhere to them. Only a small amount of glue is required for the lash to adhere, so dip your lash into the glue about 1/2 the way up, drag it across the stone, re-dip the tip, and that's all the amount of glue that you will need to apply the extension. The first lashes that I work with are the lashes in the inner corner, and I use the smallest lashes, which are the 7mm lash. Stroke the natural lash with the extension and then place the lash on it 1 to 2 millimeters from the skin. Wriggle the extension slightly up and down and drop it in place. Next, I take another 7mm lash, stroke the natural lash, and place it 1 to 2 millimeters from the skin. Then take a 9mm lash, stroke the lash in the same way, wriggle a few times, and drop it. This glue will set up in 10 to 15 seconds. We are going to work our way across the eyelid, going from 7mm to 9mm to 11mm and back to 9mm. Now some of your clients will want to have the extra long lashes. We are still going to go with the 7, 9, 11, and 9s because this will make a thicker lash. Then you will come back and apply the 13mm all along the center of the lid if they want the wide-eyed look, and along the outside if they want the cat-eyed look. One of the trickiest things to master is to separate the lashes so that you're only working on a single lash. Now this is very important. You don't really want to work on more than one lash at a time because they may grow at different rates and it will pull the skin. So as you see, I have one lash, although it is next to one that may stick to it. You can separate that later. Stroke the lash and drop the lash in. If the lash twists a little bit, you have 10 to 15 seconds to work with it. Just straighten and hold into place so that the lash curls upward, and it will dry quick enough so that when you let go, it will be at the right angle. If you have to remove any lashes because they are twisted or because they have grown out too far, you will dip a microbrush into the remover and pat it onto your paper towel so that it's not dripping. And then stroke the lash as I'm going to show you next. Now here is a lash that has grown out somewhat far from the base. When they grow out, they have a tendency to twist. Grasp the end of the extension and stroke along the base of the lash with the microbrush. Be careful not to pull too hard and let the remover do its job. If you have to apply a little more remover, go ahead. Just remember to pat it off on the paper toweling so that it won't drip into their eyes. It should come away very easily.